People's jaws will be dropping once they realize how much you know about SQL Views coming out of this quick tutorial. Join me as we learn everything about SQL Views and even do a walkthrough ourselves in MySQL. To a data analyst or business intelligence professional, there is no difference between a SQL table or a SQL view. They are effectively the same thing. You query them the same way and you connect them to business intelligence dashboards the exact same way. That is, until you talk to a data engineer and they tell you that lying underneath there are some important differences and even advantages. So what are SQL views? A SQL view is a live query result that's stored in a virtual table that can be queried by you, me, or anybody else. Above is a very simple select statement that's returning data. Now imagine if that returned data was available to us to be queried. That is what a SQL view is. SQL views are very important to big data infrastructures because it creates a layer between your analytics and reporting and your SQL base tables. So what that means is if you connect your analytics to SQL base tables and any of those tables need to be modified or changed, it will break your reporting. Instead, what people do is they take all their analytics and they point it to their SQL views, and their SQL views point to the underlying SQL tables. That gives you the flexibility to modify and change underlying SQL tables, adjusting the views, and doing this so that downstream reporting does not get impacted. In addition, what you can also do with views is consolidate the same query, run multiple times into just one view table. In today's example, pretend you are a data engineer and you come into work and you see the same SQL query being run by different analysts hundreds of times a day. What you can do is free up resources by taking that one query and storing the results of that query into a view, and then allowing the analyst to basically query that view and retiring that query from being executed so many times per day. We have exactly that going on. You come into work and you see a query being run all the time. It's table A being left joined to table B and table C. So what we're going to do is we're going to rewrite this in MySQL and then store the results into a view. This is again going to free up a ton of resources and really help out the analytics department. So here we are in MySQL. We have three tables. This is basically table A. It's just a customer table that's got the login date and session data. And then what we want to do is we want to bring across the customer's install date, and then we also want to bring across the customer's revenue for that specific login day. So we're going to use these three tables together and create a view. So this is table A, and then let's just quickly add the columns from table A. So okay, so we're going to join over to the installs table and bring across the install date. And we only need to do this on the join key of customer ID. So here is the install date being added. And then we're going to do a final left join over to the revenue table. And we're going to have to join on customer ID and date to bring across revenue for that day. So okay, so let's just run this query just to confirm that it works. Okay, fantastic, it works. So this is the basic query that's being executed many times per day. What we're going to do is we're going to take the resulting data from this and put it in a view. Okay, so we're going to take that data and we're going to save it into a view called Customer Activity Summary. So let's create this view now. Okay, if we refresh our database, we should see that new view. And there it is. Fantastic, here's our view. This is pretty amazing. So instead of having, 100 analysts all run the same basic query, you have the results available in this view so they can just query that view and save them time and also release a ton of resources. So if you like this content, please continue to like and subscribe. Thank you so much. I really appreciate all the support.